Hi, Page 6. I'm Victoria Menechella Bello, the Director of Marketing and Communications here at Fouquet's New York. Let's get you checked in. Fouquet's is the hotspot for Fashion Week because it really has that je ne sais quoi. It's the downtown cool, people come here and it's if you know kind of place. We also have multiple venues with pool bars, restaurants, so you can kind of get whatever it is you're looking for. And every single corner of this hotel is really photogenic and picturesque. Welcome to the Fouquet's Penthouse. So this is our largest luxury suite. It has 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms and 3 terraces. This is the office space. So this was all designed by Martin Bruninsky. This is actually hand-painted wallpaper and it's inspired by a French garden. This is the living area and dining area of the Penthouse. It also has a wet bar that features all the candy and liquor that anyone could ever want. The suite has an insane art collection. That's actually a Richard Serra right behind me. And it has access to 2 terraces, one of which has a fire pit. In terms of security, I will say the hotel has multiple entrances where if a guest wanted to stay a bit more undercover, low-key, they can go out of a side entrance and not be spotted in the lobby. This suite also has a separate entrance. We know our guests are typically here for an event or they're socializing, so we really wanted to make the hotel a one-stop shop where they don't have to leave to do these like small errands. So for example, we have an on-site spray tanner, we have Pilates on the rooftop, we have a suite that they can get an IV in, we have our spa where they can use the pool, steam, sauna every single day, and we also have a dog pound gym, so they have access to our dog pound trainers whenever they so wish. We always have a ton of fun events happening for Fashion Week. Last season we did a runway show with TWP, and this upcoming season we have a pop-up in one of our suites with Attain Med Spa. So they'll be doing laser treatments and IV drips. And then we have a few other fun events. We have one with Brasserie Collective, Like It to Know It, so it should be a good week. Our first ever hotel guest was the iconic Kate Moss. She actually checked in before we were even open. So that really set the tone, I think. It showed everyone that we were, the place to be for the fashion girls. We are the official hotel partner for Lemmy, which is Kourtney Kardashian and Simon Huck's wellness brand. So we actually give it to guests at turn down service for them to have a better sleep. And speaking of sleep, let's go up to the main bedroom. So this is the primary bedroom. So it's one of 3 bedrooms, and this one actually has its own private terrace. So a lot of our guests like to have breakfast outside, and it overlooks downtown Tribeca. The suite has a walk-in closet, and it has a big bathroom with his and her sinks. So this is the primary bathroom. In my opinion, this is the most beautiful bathroom in the entire world. It is decked out in marble. It is definitely our most photographed room in the hotel. What makes our bathrooms super special is that all of our bathrooms have natural light. So a lot of different VIP guests and celebrities like to film here and like to do their glam here because of the natural light when doing their makeup. So for example, Charlotte Tilbury will host an annual event here where she has a few different notable figures come and get ready. They all do their makeup here with Charlotte and then they walk out, and it's always a really glamorous night. So at Fouquet's, we're willing to go above and beyond for our guests. Nothing is impossible. Probably the most unique request we've ever gotten is one of our guests would only drink milk from Erewhon. So we had to have a messenger go and grab the milk in LA. Then they had to ship it here within 24 hours, and it was sitting in the guest room when they arrived. Another wild request that we did get is one of our VIP guests wanted to bring a few pets. We asked for more details and we found out it actually was 8 dogs. While we are pet friendly, we unfortunately could not accommodate. We are a pet friendly hotel and we have a gourmet pet menu designed by our chef. So if a dog were to check in, they would get all of the fixings. We have beef tartare. It's really, really elevated and well done. And then our doormen are always willing to take a dog on a walk around Tribeca. Welcome to the Brasserie Fouquet's. So this is our traditional brasserie, an ode to the restaurant in Paris that's been there for 100 years. Our high-profile diners love to order the Fouquet's burger. That's definitely our most popular dish. They also love the French onion soup. That's a classic from our brasserie in Paris. And then the profiteroles are the dessert favorite. Brasserie Fouquet's was famously dubbed Taylor Swift's favorite restaurant in New York City. After that hit the news, it was impossible to get a reservation here for a few weeks. We've thrown some really fun events here at the Brasserie. One of our first buyouts was with the brand Leline, and there were some very notable guests like Chris Rock and Emily Ratajkowski, and people were actually dancing on tables by the end of it. We're in Titu bar, our speakeasy bar. Everything in the hotel is Parisian inspired, so here you can see a lot of really rich colors, fabrics, textures. The bar is full marble, and it's an ode to our sister property in Paris. It's very private and intimate, and then we serve an amazing martini. Guests love a porn star martini. High-profile guests like to come to this bar because it is very private and intimate. They're able to socialize without being seen, and it's very discreet. When we first opened, we had a moment where the original supermodels, Chrissy Turlington, Cindy Crawford, came and they had drinks in this bar, and they actually took a selfie that went very viral, and it was a big moment for the hotel. It kind of showcased us as a fashion spot. Welcome to Laveau Rooftop. This is Fouquet's guest-only rooftop. This place is special because it's not accessible to the public, so you have to be a guest of the hotel or one of our members to be able to access it. People like to come to the rooftop for light bites, to have drinks with their friends, or to watch the sunset. So we've partnered with Terra Pilates, which is a Soho-based reformer Pilates studio, and we actually do mat Pilates sessions up on the rooftop during the week for guests and for Terra Pilates members. Last year, we hosted our rooftop opening party with Chloe Sevigny and Moda Operandi. Chloe had invited a bunch of her friends because she was relaunching her fragrance, so everyone was eating, drinking, dancing. It was a really fun evening. We recently had Serena Williams stay with us in anticipation for the open, and she actually announced her upcoming podcast here at Fouquet's New York. So our guests love to take a mirror selfie in our suites, and Serena Williams definitely did that. She was also hanging around the lobby. What makes Fouquet so special is really the French ethos and the hospitality. We really pride ourselves on our French hospitality, and I will say we do go above and beyond for each of our guests, and you can really feel it when you enter the doors.